YouTube. Welcome back.
Hey,
Blockboy SportsTalk.
what up? It's your boy Vex.
Boy Marco
Give me
Polo.
that page there right there, my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A little something, yeah. All right, man. What's
We
happening?
had a new location, man. Same great content though, man. It's Monday, and you know what we usually do about this time. We do the recaps.
And woo, listen, man. Epic NFL weekend as usual. Also, the NBA is on full sprint ahead, and it is exciting. Let me tell y'all something, man, real quick about this NBA. Well, hold up. You want to do this?
Before you get there, we ain't gonna change the format because we got a new location.
We gotta get to
we
the-
gonna
get to the
dial
thing.
it all the way back,
Yeah,
and
to
we are
the
going right back
boxing.
to boxing.
Yeah, you got to do that. Gotta
This
do that.
weekend, we had gave out the predictions all week. After the cancellation of the Thurman and Fundora fight, we turned the focus of boxing to Vergil Ortiz after Boots Ennis made his debut at that weight class, and he got rid of his opponent fast. So it was up to Vergil Ortiz to get rid of Erickson Lubin, who was a formidable opponent. Just came off a victory, Jesus or Jesus Ramos to rebuild his career. And unfortunately, that didn't happen. What happened was Vergil Ortiz proved to be the person that they are talking about.
Right.
He is the next possible Spanish face of boxing. He is very talented. He has very quick step, very powerful hands, body puncher, well-rounded. And the fight to make is him and Boots Ennis. So he got rid of Erickson Lubin extremely fast. As we told y'all to put y'all bets in.
Yeah.
We broadcasted it all week. It was a stoppage in the first round.
In the first round.
And Boots came in
Was
talking.
it first round or second round? Oh,
First round, second round. It was so fast. I think it was
okay.
first round. First round.
Okay.
But anyway, Boots came in talking all sideways out his neck. And Vergil Ortiz stopped him in his track and let him know, man, hey, you just come into this division. This is my division. I'm the A side. We can make this happen, but let it be known that I'm the A side. So shout out to Vergil Ortiz. Boots was stumbling over his words. We won't get to see what happened, man. We've been waiting for a week, get to see what happened.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much what we got for y'all in boxing.
Lubin, took the L.
Yeah, he took the L. They stopped it. They stopped it. They didn't let him hit the canvas. It was
And I
an
think-
onslaught of punches just all coming at his face, and they all was landing.
And I think we did discuss prior to the match of what the odds would be for that fight. And I think if you took what we told you, it was minus 135 to take the stoppage, then you made some money.
Yeah, you made some money, and as we stated, when it builds up, y'all can hit us in the super chat and drop us a couple dollars for all the money y'all making off these.
I know y'all getting
nice
rich out there.
parlays, man.
It's all right.
But that's what we had for a box. We already told y'all about the Tank Davis and Jake Paul cancellation. It's even rumors he's trying to bring out Andre Ward back out of retirement to fight Andre Ward. He beat that boy. He's a has-been picker on him, man. He picks on has-beens, man. You can't get mad at him.
He's trying to get money, man.
It's a new form of
that's
WWE type of entertainment.
It's hard for me to I'm sorry, ladies. It's hard for me to discuss these certain individuals because they're not really what we here for. We here for talented boxers that's in the ring boxing.
We're not going in and saying, we're not saying, hey, Tank wife or baby mother messed up $40 million. We ain't going into the politics. But anyway, we're going to move on to basketball and football.
Yeah, let's get
That's
to
all
it,
we
man.
had in boxing. We're looking forward to the Roach and Pitbull fight. That's one of the most major fights coming up. That's December the 6th. Also, Benavidez is fighting Anthony Yarde. We will give y'all the predictions on that. That's coming soon as well. But the NBA is in full swing, man. Shout out to Jimmy Buckets, man. The Knicks, man, blowing people out. But we not gonna dig deep into the NBA too deep.
Not even too deep, but because it's still early. But just to kind of shout out a couple of things, I want to keep an eyeball on. Watch out for those Detroit Pistons and Cade Cunningham and Durant. This is a 1-2 punch. They are going to be a dynamo in this league. I'm trying to tell you because they're learning how to win. Shout out to Maxey up there by him. He's doing work. They slow taking Embiid this year right now, and it was an epic game last night between the Pistons and Philly, and Detroit has shown that they are coming right along. So I just want to just give y'all a heads up. Watch out for Cade Cunningham right now. He's going to be a problem this year. That's one of the main things I want to say.
There's definitely a lot of problems going on. What about the big 7'9"?
Oh, well, Wemby. We already discussed Wemby, what he's going to be doing and going on right now. We already know Envy is my front runner for MVP and Defensive Player of the Year right now. But I'm just telling you, it's a couple of young cats that you got to watch out for. This league is going to be exciting. We're not going to even get into the scores and all that. It's not even 10 games deep. We'll get deeper into the NBA, but we just letting y'all know we touching on it and give you a few shout-outs right there. And a few predictions will come throughout the week, a couple of games and a couple of prop bets. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up on that.
So we're going to get on into our recap hours. We usually do that is the NFL recap, starting off with the Thursday night game. And for those who understand that I am a Bronco fan, we escaped one. And I told y'all it was going to be a hard-fought battle. It's like Redskins and Cowboys.
I think you predicted a 3-point victory.
I predicted the exact victory. He's going to edge them by 3 points. Man, go back and check, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah,
tune into our next live.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an ugly, slow, boring game. But hey, it's football, and we got the W because we supposed to got the W, but it wasn't easy.
Right. Yeah. So shout out to both the defenses played lights out. I'm gonna be honest with you when it comes to the Broncos right now. Of course, we all know it doesn't matter how you win as long as you win. But I'm thinking down the stretch, they're going to run into difficulty because the way they're winning games and having difficulty with certain teams that they shouldn't is going to end up posing a problem with them. They should have had a big problem with the Raiders. The Raiders fought hard, even through that sloppy game that went back and forth. Geno ended up getting injured. I mean,
we do have the offensive woes.
They got the victory. Bo Nix didn't look as stellar as he's looked in previous games.
What you mean?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So that player that Bo Nix will not win a playoff game, but they got the victory. They moving forward, and right now they look like one of their leader in the forefront of the league right now with the 8-2. That's tough.
8-2. We'll talk about that in the top 5. Mm-hmm. But defense does win championships, man.
Top 5? Okay, let's keep going.
Defense wins championships, and it won't be Bo Nix who wins our first playoff game. It will be our defense as they are holding us to all of these victories.
Okay.
With that being said, we're going to move right along.
Move right along. We got the Falcons and the Colts, the NFC South champs playing against the Indiana Jones team last week who had a hell of a hiccup against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they came back to redeem themselves, and did they ever?
They beat up on Atlanta, but Atlanta did put up some points.
No question.
It was a decent game, but Danny Dimes and them shows why that was a hiccup or a bump in the road that lost to Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh showed this week why. But we'll get back to that in a minute.
Yeah. Shout out Jonathan Taylor.
My God.
To his MVP caliber play.
Safest parlay in the NFL right now,
Jonathan Taylor. 3 tutties, couple of 100 yards rushing. He went ballistic. And they were over in Berlin. By the way, what's that? Weaver Schnitzel, whatever they got over there, if I said it right. Yeah, they was over there in Germany doing their thing, and that was a great game. It ended up being a fun game to watch. If you took the over, you got yourself some money. Let's move on to the Browns and the Jets. 2 teams that are probably not going to see anything in the postseason. However, they actually have two tough defensive teams.
That stink.
Yeah.
They stink.
Oh man,
they stink. They stink. And when I was at the parlay machine trying to figure out, and I'm hearing guys like, I'm picking the Jets. I'm like, dang, he just throwing the money way more. But then I didn't know they was playing Cleveland. They was like, oh yeah, that is a toss up. That is a toss up.
Right.
But it was a
certain level of entertaining game.
That was a good.
Myles Garrett is always going to go out there and get him a sack or two, and you can always count on something to be interesting to happen in the Jets and Browns
Justin
game.
Fields, you gonna look at him and you gonna figure out how much longer he's gonna last in the NFL. I tell you, he might be going out for tight end position. But anyway, the next game.
Yeah, but Gabe played all right. Gabe played actually pretty decent for the Browns on Sunday, and it was the game. It ended up being 20-27. Jets edged it out.
Jets got a second
that.
W, man.
Yeah,
they got
their
second W.
W.
Aaron Glenn was the smile. He's all smile.
And that's what that was.
And he should be.
A tougher game in the NFC South was the Jags and the Texans. C.J. Stroud being out, a lot of people would think that, this would be an easy game for the Jags. Not so much. Not so much at all. Although they came out fast. They were 10-0. You're like, oh, this is what we thought it was.
Yeah, they thought it was sweet, and it was sweet. A bunch of apple turnovers. I'm trying to tell you, man. They almost they should have won the game.
Okay.
But it was a bunch of apple turnovers.
Right.
And what's the quarterback name for Houston?
Mills.
Yeah. And he played pretty good. For him to be who he is, he definitely played pretty good. And they edged out the victory, but they relied on their defense. As we seen the previous week when they played against the Broncos, it was a defensive game. And their defense showed the Jaguars, that defense can win games.
Absolutely. Defense can win games. And the Texans actually, showed perseverance in this ball game, which was crazy, man. It ended up being 36-29. It was a fun game to watch, especially, ain't nothing like watching games with comebacks. It came over
down to the last second, and Jaguars had a chance to get the W, and what? Apple turnover. So as we moving on.
Let's move on. The Bills and the Dolphins. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody who's taking their parlays and throwing them over there because the Bills messed up your parlays.
And we understand.
We understand.
Because Josh Allen and crew, they obviously were drinking the We Beat the Chiefs Kool-Aid, and they said, we're going on vacation in Miami, flew down to Miami, and obviously went to King of Diamonds, had a great time on Friday and Saturday night, and didn't get up and get ready to play.
That's part of it. That's part of it. But the other part is it is a divisional game.
Yeah,
and we do know what happens in divisional games.
True story.
What happens in divisional games?
Upsets.
We don't know.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Anything can happen in a divisional game, no matter the record, no matter what the momentum, and that's what just happened. And that's going to put Drake Maye and them Patriots alone.
Hold up, wait a minute. We gonna get to them.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. That was the cause and the effect.
Bills and the Dolphins. Obviously, right now the Bills were favored in this game, and they did not show up. They got ran through literally
Miami, they already done lost. They lost to the GM. Somebody got fired. They clearing our house. So the coach told them, look, I don't care what y'all talking about. We gonna win this game.
They were ready to play.
Yeah, they were ready to play. I think they won in this one. They trying to keep their coach.
They were ready to play.
And the running back Arcane. Oh my God.
A-Chan. He was ready. He was definitely ready to play. And they played. Shout out to Tua, Hawk Tua. You know how we don't even like Tua.
Hey, that was the upset of the week, though.
He played good. He put the pickle around the yard. And they got themselves a victory 30-13, man. And that's that. Speaking of Patriots, now he just talked about the Patriots. Patriots and the Bucks. This was a game we wanted to see on Sunday because we had two teams that were moving forward. And Baker, the touchdown maker. And of course, Maye. Drake Maye. I already told you. If you squint really hard, it looks like TB13 is still out there in New England. I've been telling you this. Drake Maye, hey, man, he is the top MVP candidate right now. Check your bets. Go to any of your sports apps, and you'll see right now he's leading in the MVP voting. And this is why. This man is out there. He throws the best deep ball right now in the NFL, and he is proving it. The New England Patriots have a defense. Vrabel has coached this team up. He under the tutelage. You can see how he has been under the tutelage of some of the greatest of all time, and it is showing on the field.
This is his first year as a coach, and he done turned New England Patriots whole.
As the New England coach.
Yeah, New England coach.
Right.
I mean, he done turned the expectations around because
unbelievable.
The last Belichick eras, they were ugly. So for him to come in and do what he doing, Drake May, and surround Drake May with the right pieces, and this was one of the best tests for Drake May, going against Baker Mayfield, the touchdown maker, and it's supposed to be a shootout going against one of the best people the best shootout quarterbacks in the NFL, and to come out on top like he did. If Drake May is not your MVP choice right now, I don't know, Jonathan Taylor. I gotta say Jonathan, but he should at least be in the top 3.
And there's another name I'll mention shortly, a little bit when we get to him. Hey, check this out. That was that game, and then we had a game. Oh man, they fight hard. If they don't do anything, they fight hard. Is the New York Football Giants with Jackson? I run like a dart. And it was showing on Sunday. They were playing pretty good football against the Bears. Caleb Williams, they had them up against the ropes like a hellified fight, street fight. But Bears were able to come out on top on this one. Unfortunately, Jackson Dart went down with a concussion.
Jackson Dart, they were banging him around, man. I believe they definitely need a scatterboo. They knocked his helmet sideways.
And real quick, not to cut you off, I want to say this part because we mentioned it a while back. If they keep playing like they playing with Scatterboo and Dart, somebody's gonna be hurt. And
that's one. And it hit. Did he get a concussion?
Yeah, they got him in concussion protocol, and unfortunately he went out. Also, news just in: their coach Brian Daboll has been fired. They fired their coach this morning. They said, you got our quarterback hurt, and he's gone. So for those that don't know, Daboll is out in New York. So that's something else.
That's probably the Giants fans are probably happy about that. But on the other side of the field, shout out to Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of people in Washington D.C. talking a whole lot different right now because of the JD5 situation. Maybe we should have took Caleb. The way he looking right now, maybe we should have took Caleb.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey,
stop kicking people while they down.
No,
we don't kick people while they down.
Hey, I'm just reporting the news. I don't make it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't make the news. I'm just reporting the news.
Listen, man, leave the people alone.
That's just how good that Caleb Williams is looking.
Yes.
He rebirthed his career.
Right.
Last week's game, this week's game, man. Shout out to the Bears. Shout out to Caleb Williams. Shout out to our local superstar, man. Y'all still got to show him love.
Yeah, no question, no question.
And watch out for the Bears. That's a tight division, man. That's a tight division.
Speaking of another local team right up the highway from us is the Baltimore Ravens. They went against the Vikings, man. Hey, listen, the Baltimore Ravens has had a tough, rocky start at the beginning of the season. Of course, the injury to Lamar.
Welcome back, Lamar.
And he's back, and he's showing you why he is an MVP. Playing out, lights out again. A tough game up there with the Vikings. However, they came out on top. Hey, man, look. McCarthy.
JJ. This is your 5th or 6th game professionally. But JJ look good, man. JJ is going to be a stellar quarterback in the future if he can stay healthy.
Right.
He does show a lot of promise. That was a good game. Baltimore just came out on top.
Baltimore came out on top. Good game. 27-19. A pretty good game. Hey, shout out to the Ravens, man, who are now is second in their division, and they look like they could actually steal that division because
we talked about this as they discussed it. As soon as Lamar come back, they immediately became 51% favorite to win the division, which was crazy. And then
62.
Pittsburgh went in and beat Indianapolis to talk trash. But then what happened to Pittsburgh?
Wait a minute.
We'll
get to that. We'll get to that. Let's talk about the Saints. Not the Aints, because they usually are the Aints, but not this week. And then you go with that division. Panthers and Saints. Talk about it, man.
Hey, we talked about the Saints, but sometimes Kamara come out and they be looking like an extremely good game. Other times, they are completely trash all the way around. Recyclable, not even recyclable. Trash all the way around.
Dumpster fire.
Just stuff you walk around. You don't want to get on your shoe skunk.
Come on, man.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
But this particular week, they came out and they got a W, and they look like a football team again.
They definitely look like a football team.
It was a divisional game, and it was against the Panthers, who have been playing good.
Very good.
But they're not that good, honestly. They're not top 10
but
they have been playing good.
It goes back to, like you said, division games. They're unpredictable, and what do we know about them? We don't know about them. That's just how that goes, right? That's what it is. Okay? So, anyway, let's move on. And listen, in the 4 o'clock window, ladies and gentlemen, I will say this. You didn't have to be a prognosticator or anybody to kind of guess who will win these games. And people that won these games actually won these games. And I'm going to start off with the Cardinals and the Seahawks. They are who we thought they were.
Exactly.
And the Seahawks are out there playing lights out. The defense stepped up. They had 2 fumble recoveries. Shout out DeMarcus Lawrence, who got 2 turnovers, ran them in the end zone. They got out early. Smith and Jigma looking like a Hall of Fame wide receiver, a tutty.
As good as their offense is, their defense outshined them.
Yeah.
That is crazy for Seattle.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about Seattle in the top 5 because I know they made my top 5.
Goodness gracious.
To the point their defense did so good that
Yeah.
That Sam Donald didn't even throw for 200 yards.
Nah, he didn't even throw for 2 tutties. He kept it light, man.
He
They ran the
kept it light.
ball.
That was all
Kenneth
defense.
Walker, Charbonnet, they just played tough, man. It was tough. Arizona looked like how they do. I know they probably want to
And
get...
Arizona, like we said, they are who we thought they were as well.
Exactly, yeah. And enough of them. Let's move on to another dumpster fire in the Lions and the Commanders. Oh, my goodness. The irony in this is both those games ended 44-22.
And both of those games also, I needed 2 yards for some St. Brown, so Amar
St. Brown. Yeah.
That's all it is, 2 yards. You messed up my parlay, and I needed Sam Donald to throw for 220.
Stop it.
But no, it was just crazy. It was, man, 44-22.
44-22, both games.
Exactly.
Crazy. The Commanders, I mean, let's be honest, they're reeling right now. They lack they lack a lot of offensive power.
They're pulling up 2 or 3 more tents, like hospital tents, up to the Commanders field because
a lot of injuries.
A lot of injuries.
Yeah,
a lot of injuries.
The Lions had to bounce back off their loss last week, so they really were ready to gain a lot of respect back. And they did it by, letting Gibbs get 3 tutties, bringing them in. And
I don't think they let him get anything. He ran all over them. Ran all over the field.
Okay.
They put the play calling back in the coach's hands after they lost to Minnesota.
Yes.
And it made a difference.
Yes.
It made a difference. The other thing is the Commanders don't really have a defense right now, so they were agitated. The Ron Payne got thrown out of the game. It was just a cluster. It was not pretty at all. Shout out to the Commanders fans. Y'all will recover. This is just one of those storms. Once y'all get to the storm, sun will shine again. Yeah. But shout out to the Commanders. They did what they could do with what they are working with, but they were overmatched by Detroit. And hey, the way Detroit looking, they should be in the top 5 or somebody's top 5 as well.
And speaking of top 5s and who we talking about and MVP candidates, man, goodness gracious. They used to call him Padger Stafford. But now this dude, man, Stafford, he's efficient. He's thrown 4 touchdown passes in the last 3 games, no interceptions.
And he's just made that top list of what? Making 400 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Only the 9th player ever to do that. The company he's in.
Yeah.
Hey.
Padger Stafford, he has been playing lights out. Keon Williams, Puka Nacua. I mean, the list goes on.
Nacua, that's another
on the defense.
MVP.
They are well balanced on both sides of the football. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be talking about these teams. The 3 things we just talked about that won this week, we will be talking about these teams trying to kill each other in the NFC moving forward soon, because those are the top teams in the NFC. Lions, Rams, and the Seahawks, ladies and gentlemen. And, of course, the Rams played the Niners. Shout out to the Niners. They're missing a few players, but they really were outgunned yesterday. Mac Jones wasn't really able to do what he would have liked to do, but he's a backup quarterback. Let's be honest.
What he can do, though, and as I spoke last week, the Rams are one of the most complete teams in football. So it's not what he can do; he's what he's going up against.
True story.
That defense. Adjust your parlay picks when you betting against going against the Rams. Adjust your parlay picks because I'm serious.
Bet accordingly.
Bet accordingly. Don't count on the opposing team's offensive plays because it's going to get different. And that's what happened.
That's why they come tuning in us to get us.
Yeah, that's what happened down with the 49ers. They did what they could do. Shout out to McCaffrey. He ran, he caught.
Yeah, but he didn't score.
He did score.
He did not score.
Messed up your parlay.
Yeah, you already know. All right.
But they didn't get the W, man. The Rams show why they are owning that division and why they are possibly the best team in the NFL right now.
Quite possibly. And moving on to teams that you thought might have been better than they were, and they're not. On the late night window, we had the Steelers and the Chargers. Now, this ended up being kind of a defensive tug of war. They really made a 40-plus-year-old quarterback look 50. I mean, because
that's the worst I've seen him in. I don't know. It might have been ever. He stunk it up.
Oh man,
Aaron Rodgers stunk it up.
Man, he looked bad.
He looked bad. This should be his. When he goes to reevaluate whether he should come back next year, he should look at this game. Right. This should be one of the games that should help him make the decision that he needs to be on the couch somewhere else. Yeah. Or maybe broadcasting. Yeah, broadcasting. I don't know, but he should not return as a starting NFL quarterback next year. He shouldn't.
And I want to say the Chargers and Justin Herbert. They struggled a little bit, but their running game, Vidal, they running back ran great. But they ended up, edging this one out 25-10.
Shout out to McConaughey. McConaughey played lights out. He definitely helped my parlay.
Yeah, I like him. Lad.
Yeah, lad.
He's a good lad.
He's a good lad.
Yeah, he's a good lad.
And I expected them to get the W. I didn't want them to get the W because we'd have had a little bit more room over in the AFC West. With a little bit more room. But shout out to the Chargers.
Yeah,
they made Pittsburgh look like, hey, they are who they are.
Yeah, they are who they are.
After they upset Indianapolis, they come and look like that. That's a shame.
Well, the thing about the upset with the Indianapolis, when you evaluate it, they got a lot of turnovers and still only won by 7. That should have told you a lot about that. But anyway, we got a game tonight going on. The Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles, man. You got any predictions for that?
Hey, man, this one to watch, man. This is definitely one to watch. I'm going with Philly. I'm going with Philly.
You gonna go with Philly tonight?
I'm going with Philly. I ain't gonna make it a strong argument or nothing like that. I believe Philly was my number one team last week.
Okay.
Green Bay, they've been showing that they're not Super Bowl contenders. That's what I've been seeing.
Okay.
They lose to the Jets. Who else they lose to? Carolina?
Yeah. No, they lost to a lot, and they let the Cowboys put 40 up on them.
But they lost to the Jets, and they lost to Carolina.
True story.
They got their moments, 20 for 20 love. I mean, but that's when I look at top. I don't think they've made my top 5. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of Green Bay.
Not at all.
I wouldn't be scared to play Green Bay.
Not at all.
However, on the other side, when you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, I got to check him. I got to watch out for him. Then he coming. No, that's a different sandwich. Philadelphia Eagles, man, by 10.
Ooh. By 10?
By 10. 9 or 10.
Philly by 10.
Philly by 9 or 10 tonight.
Oh, wow. Okay. Philly by 10. I got to say, man, road games are tough. Games underneath the lights are tough. I will say that Jordan Love has shown that he can play under the bright lights. He's played well. Of course, the Eagles are coming off of a bye. And when I spoke about byes, usually teams get that extra week of preparation, and they usually show that they come out and play a lot better. So even with that being said, I have to take the Eagles unless something just crazy happens. So I got to take the Eagles tonight, edging out on the road against the Green Bay Packers. So that's what I would say I'm going to take as well.
Yeah, I got that, man. Y'all can put a quick little parlay. I don't know, in-game parlay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They can do that. They can probably take a good in-game parlay. And matter of fact, let me think about it. I might come back live and give you one.
Yeah, we might come back live and right before the game and give y'all a couple parlays. I think that's the best bet. We ain't gonna, right now we about to get on out of here. But before we get out of here, we're gonna give y'all our top 5. Our top 5, and as we say each and every week, our top 5 is not based on stats, statistics, records, who you think. Our top 5 is strictly based on which team do you not want to face right now. Which team would you not want to see? If your team is going in to a football stadium, and who's coming out the other side? What's the number one team you wouldn't want to see coming out that other? Right. Is it the Rams?
Right.
Is it the Seahawks? Is it the Colts?
Which one there? Wait a minute.
It's
Tell him
the
what your top
Broncos.
five.
Hey.
Tell him your top five. Tell him your top five. I'm gonna tell you what my top five is, man.
Oh man. My top five, real quick and sweet, man. Number one. I'm coming down from number 1 and number 5. You might do it the other way, but mine's easier this way. I ain't get the right. Number 1 is the Patriots, the New England Patriots, the Brady-ish like Maye led Patriots. That is number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, I got to go with the Rams. Got to go with the Rams. I was still looking at them as one of the most complete teams in football. Number 3, Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles.
That's your number 3?
That's number 3. Number 4, I got to go Indianapolis Colts. And number 5, Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks. That's my top 5. If y'all don't like my top 5, please leave y'all top 5 in the comments.
Yeah, leave it in the comments. I mean, his top 5 is pretty good. I mean, I can't really.
And the Broncos ain't make it.
And the Broncos ain't make it. But you know how it is. The top 5 is it moves around a little bit.
Not scared. They're not scared to play the Broncos.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you like this: at 5 right now, and then they playing tonight. They coming off a bye. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Eagles at my number 5. I like them. They're a well-balanced team, even though they had a little disgruntled in the locker room with A.J. Brown and so on and so forth. But we're still talking about the Eagles team that is a Super Bowl champs, and they've shown right now that they're probably going to win their division.
Probably.
And they looking pretty good right now, and I think that they're a good team. At number 4, I got to go with Indiana and the Jones crew, man. Hey, listen, man, MVP candidate at Jonathan Taylor, possibly doing that. I got to definitely give a shout-out to them. At number 3, I'm going with the Rams, man. Rams at my number 3. They tough. I got to try to take them for my number 3. Number 2, Seahawks, man. After seeing that defense yesterday and what's going on, man, good gracious, this is nuts. I got to give a shout out to them at my number 2 position. And number 1, man, I told you, if you squint real hard, it looks like Tom Brady is still playing for the Patriots, man. It's crazy.
The Patriots
I got them as my number 1. So they back, man. That's where I'm going at.
The Patriots are back.
Right.
Thank y'all for, man. Like, comment, subscribe, tune into our next live. I'd like to give a special thanks, man, to ITC TV with the Veterans TV studio, man. We at their location. We should be here each and every Monday.
Yeah.
Also, we will be having special guests for our next boxing podcast.
Yeah.
I might be live on set right here. Again, like, comment, and
subscribe,
subscribe.
man.
Tune into our next live, man.
Yes,
Tell them where to find you on Instagram.
Hey, man, follow me on VX101 on Instagram. But right now, you already know Blockboy SportsTalk on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok and Facebook and everything. Just whatever. It don't even matter. But follow us on YouTube because that's where the block is at. Blockboy SportsTalk, man. Holla at your boy, man. We out.